OMG, you guys, I have missed this channel so much. I have not uploaded in 100 years, and guys, you can see the background is different. I've just completely transformed. My life has changed. I had to move locations, and I knew that 2026 is going to be the most amazing year, and I still feel that. Um, and yeah, I'm just excited for my next journey. I just moved into this location like 3 days ago, and so I don't know, like today I just explored the area and I saw that they had a rituals and an M&S and I was like, okay, I'm all good. I'm excited. I really like the area. I'm very lucky and blessed. And the two other people who I'm living with are really kind and sweet. Today, I mean, you guys already know Calvin. Like, I'm all about manifestation, law of attraction, awareness, and I've gone quite deep in with it. Um, I want to talk about this perfume that I manifested, and it's very crazy. It's truly crazy, guys. Um, I don't know, I feel like manifesting perfume is so easy, and I'm sure some of you guys have definitely manifested ultra rare perfumes. But you know this perfume? I manifested it like January 2024, and that's when my entire life changed. And because of this perfume, the way that it revealed itself to me, I was so spooked. Like, whenever I think of the story, I don't know if I want to retell you the story because I did speak about it in the past, but let me tell you it anyway. Um, with my sister, I remember she came over, and she said, blimey, like, I would really love this perfume. It's super rare. And guys, the perfume is Eau de Moselle by Givenchy, and you guys already know that that perfume is ultra rare, blimey. And I remember, like, as I was on top of the stairs and she was walking down, I visualized myself giving her that perfume, and that we were both kind of happy. But this is before I properly understood law of attraction. Like, I wasn't intentionally manifesting. Like, it was just a silly little moment, right? Keep in mind, I had this perfume booked month. I had this perfume bookmarked. Oh my god, guys, I haven't recorded in so long, so I can't speak. I had this perfume bookmarked online everywhere beforehand, before she came in, because she spoke about it months ago, and there were like zero results. Nobody was selling this perfume, and if they do, it's like the oh fresh version or the floral bullshit version, and it costs like hundreds, and F that. And very weird thing, the next day I needed to go into the outskirts of London, and I remember I had an event, and then I had the second event, and so I was killing time, chilled in Starbucks, went into a bookstore and saw The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, which was really bizarre. I think I picked up that book because one of my other sisters, she told me she was into that for a short while, and then, I read it, and then, guys, right after I left that store, I saw a chemist shop and I entered it and I thought, okay, sometimes they have discontinued perfumes. Let me just see what they have, Marc Jacobs Decadence. I wasn't thinking about, the perfume for my sister. And then I saw Eau de Moselle 50 ml packaged, and it was for an affordable price. And yeah, that's my law of attraction story. And I sent it to my sister. And she literally was just shocked. She said, Calvin, this is the best perfume I've ever received. Sorry, this is the best gift I've received in my entire life. She was speechless, and it all kind of went from there. And it's the reason why I'm happy and healthy now, and the reason why I've manifested things, and why I'm continuing to manifest amazing things. And it's what, like March 2026, and no, law of attraction was never a phase for me. I think it will be something that I believe in till the rest of my life. And yeah, I wish I could tell you guys so much more. I don't want this video to be too lengthy, but anyways, this one's very crazy, and I'm gonna have to give you a bit of a backstory, and it's gonna include money. So you guys know that I'm a hair braider, and actually, guys, my hair, I did something super special. Can you see that? Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Okay, that's a 5-strand braid. I don't know if you can see it. Fuck that, I'm too tired. I'm too tired, but, yeah, so I had a client. Her daughter had Afro-Caribbean hair, and she wanted me to braid it for 2 braids, because she was going to a disco, and it was really cute. They were a really nice couple. And sorry, no, not couple, it was like a really nice family. Guys, I can't talk. This is why you need to do YouTube consistently. No, I can talk. I speak perfectly. Anyways, she tipped me £20 after. So on top of the service, which was really nice, I was super, super grateful. And honestly, guys, this is why I believe in law of attraction, because it's just like, these things never used to happen to me. I truly believe that when you think wealth and abundance, money will just come to you from all sources, truthfully. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Okay, so that's an important detail, £20. And then 2 days after, when I had moved to this place, the next day I had a client in the afternoon, and I accepted. I said, okay, yes, I'll do this client, and because it would be nice for me to get out the area and explore a bit. And then I did this lady's hair, and she tipped me £10. Crazy, right? Like, that's so nice. I mean, most of my audience is like Americans, and Americans are the most generous people in the world. So, I mean, for you guys, it's like natural and stuff. And I've actually always been a tip. I always tip big, even though I don't know. In the UK, it's a bit weird because I think the young generation don't tip, but older generation do. But it's very weird. Like, I don't know. I've always tipped. I mean, I'm not British, but yeah, I always tip. I think maybe it was because when I was 16 years old, I worked in a hair salon, and so I kind of have that thing to, tip service providers and just everyone really. But anyways, yeah, so guys, tip-wise, I had £30. So keep that in mind. Okay, so I was exploring. It was a sunny day in London for the first time in 100 years, literally. Best day ever. And then, yeah, I think after a few hours, I walked to the station and I was like, wait, there is an amazing perfume shop that should be, like, not far from here. And I looked on Google. It was a 15-minute walk. I had last been to this perfume shop October 2024, because I remember it was Halloween and I needed to do my friend's hair, and she lived next to that perfume shop basically. So yeah, October 2024. And this, when I bought the perfume, when I visited the shop, it was 2 days ago, guys, just for reference. So it was like, what, okay, so March 2026, October 2024. It had been a while, right? A year and a half, let's just say. And I walked to the shop. They have so many perfumes, guys. It's almost like, when you go to Europe, like when you're in the Canary Islands, those European shops, they have every single perfume, like all of the brands, Salvador Dali, Cashmere, and, it was so much. It was like Cashmere, Chopard, I don't know, you guys know what I'm talking about. They had all of the perfumes, and I wish that I could test all of them. I just didn't want to bother them, and, yeah, they had Lolita Lampica, they had everything, and I had tested a few perfumes. They even had the Roberto Cavalli, and Roberto Cavalli is a brand that I've been interested in for some reason. I don't know, I think a lady who I watch, Julia Bonder, who is like a Russian-speaking YouTuber, I really like. I don't even watch perfume YouTubers anymore. I don't know, I like the Russian-speaking ones. But anyways, yeah, I tested a few of the Roberto Cavalli ones, and they were lovely. And so my eye is on Roberto Cavalli. I want to try and see if I can order any decants online. For some reason, guys, I asked the lady, I was like, oh, do you have Eau de Moselle by Givenchy? And she kind of smiled, and the owner said, oh, the ultra rare one. And then she brought it. This video is like 8 minutes long. I'm sorry, I mean, this is my channel. I don't give a shit. I want to be authentic. Guys, look at this. I bought it. Eau de Moselle Givenchy, biggest bottle. It didn't come with a box. It has a lid. No, I haven't sprayed it. I don't care about the smell. This isn't for me. But guys, yeah, she brought it out, and she's saying to the owner, how much are we selling this for? And the guy said £30. I gave them £30 in cash, and I think he hesitated a bit, He was like, okay, 30. And in my mind, I was saying, okay, let it be as affordable as possible. Listen, if he said 50, I would have bought it anyway. £30 for this is crazy, guys. And I don't know why I said Eau de Moselle. Do you have Eau de Moselle by Givenchy? Because, guys, I'm going to be a bit personal here. With this sister who loves this perfume, I have kind of severed ties with her. And, I don't know, I want to be a bit more honest and personal on this channel. And, I don't know, I've changed so much as a being. I've grown and evolved. Like, I feel like I'm in this meditative state. Like, it's really bizarre. Like, I don't know, I attract so many things. Like, I attract the most best people, circumstances, and events. And I don't know, comparing to how my life was before, like, this is just insane. Like, I feel like every human who interacts with me is just like a super positive person. And I don't know what it is, like abundance and everything, and just, yeah, I don't know, I really wish that every human feels this way. But I don't know, I did the work, I did the mental work and all of these practices, and you have to be very diligent with the mind and, use your affirmations and really have that super strong belief. But, yeah, end of 2025, I had this period where a lot of my friendships didn't really feel genuine, and I actually cut ties with 3 friends. I felt extremely uncomfortable. And guys, I'm not talking about this from a place of ego. Like I've zoomed it out. Like I've zoomed out and seen the bigger picture. And yeah, these friends, they weren't very like genuine, and it was very one-sided and a little bit malicious, I want to say. One friend would just kind of vent, would use me for venting, and it was honestly a bit disrespectful at one point. I remember 30 minutes, um, as I was doing her hair, I remember she just kept complaining about her life. Guys, each time I visit her, she just complains about her life. And you know, when you try to be helpful and say, like, you know, try zoom out, and people, they don't want to hear, you know, you can't really help a person who doesn't want to be helped. And I don't know, I remember I would leave and I wouldn't really feel good after that. And so I actually kind of severed ties with her. I think that sounded a little bit shallow, but whenever I would visit her, she would complain about her boyfriend for like 30 minutes straight, and it was just kind of insane. It was almost crazy. And you know, she had a beautiful family. No, she has a beautiful family and a relatively good job, a beautiful home. And so whenever I would kind of mention gratitude, she would just kind of get very aggressive and angry. So we just didn't really resonate anymore. When I met her, I was in kind of a depressed state, and so I think it's like a frequency mismatch, if that makes sense. But I say this from a good place, and I wish everybody the best, truly. One friend who I knew for 9 years, oh, cut ties with her because, oh, it's crazy, guys. It's really crazy. But they kept a secret from me. She kept a secret from me, her and... I don't want to get into it because it's really crazy. But it was actually really heartbreaking, and it actually traumatized me a bit. It traumatized me, but I learned a lesson. And with all of these things, I learned a lesson. With my third friend, who I knew for 6 years, we were also very close. I mean, this one was just really uncomfortable. I wanted to be there for her because she was going through a tough time. But guys, she wouldn't reply to my messages, and it was really insane. Like, girl, you're posting TikToks and Instagram stories every day and replying to strangers' TikTok comments, but your friend has been waiting for a month trying to book something with you because I wanted to be there for her because she was going through some things. And I don't know, like, I feel like I've just been open, and other people, they were just kind of ingenuine. But I don't know, guys, I feel like I've learned lessons from these people. And then with my sister, some memories rose up. And I don't know, I realized that this sister was kind of a bitch. I'm sorry, guys, like, I don't know how to say it, but when I look back, like, what was her problem? Like, why would you say that to me? Or why would you do this? Like, what? This sister, she was going through a lot of things in her life. Like, she's had a very tough life, but it's like, what is your problem? Like, and I'm one of these people who remembers things very vividly. And I don't know, I just feel like, you know, she's done amazing things for me. She's helped me a lot, but she's also been like really mean. And I never really realized it, but some of these things I still think about till this day. And I don't know, like, I guess I'm grateful that it arose, then I kind of brought it up with her, and then we both kind of, you know, sever ties, because I don't know, I never even realized that it was there. And so I did the welcoming practice. I kind of welcomed the emotions, and I've kind of let it go. Like, I don't feel any resentment to these people, truly. Like, I don't hold any grudge or anything. I'm grateful that they all arose, you know, these emotions, these memories, and these feelings. But yeah, I just feel amazing now. And like I said, guys, this is from a complete good place. And maybe an issue that people have is they kind of uh have attachment to people, but I'm kind of done with attachment. I'm done with attachment to places, people, circumstances, and events. Like, I'm just open to the most amazing things. But yeah, I bought this perfume for £30, ultra rare. How crazy was that? And the fact that it popped up in my head. I don't know, guys, this video has been all over the place, but I really don't care. I just want to be a bit more personal this year with 2026 and tell you guys a bit more about my life. And so yeah, I'm gonna send this off to my sister, and you'll probably think, Calvin, why? Like, that's a bit weird. Now listen, I'm not Hitler. Like, I know what it's like. I don't know, maybe she manifested this perfume. I'm not messaging her. I'm gonna ask somebody for her address, and I'm gonna send it at the right time, at the right moment. I need to package it nicely. I have this Mancera box. But no, I don't intend to interact with this sister. Um, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, it was there. I know that I was able to buy it, so let me just send it off to her. Like, I'm not evil and, you know, so that's kind of that. So, I don't know, does that make sense or is that a bit weird? I don't know. I don't know, because, yeah, and by the way, guys, this perfume, I'm not even gonna spray it. I don't even know what it smells like. I don't know, it smells like weird herbal. It smells like it could be a Jo Malone perfume. But yeah, I don't really care. So, but yeah, how amazing is that? Like, guys, look. £30, ultra rare, Eau de Mademoiselle Givenchy. Okay, guys, so that was my story. Like, this video isn't too hectic. It's not, like, gonna involve a lot of editing because I haven't, uploaded a video in a while. But yeah, with this video, I was very open and just spoke a bit more about my personal life. So let me know if this is interesting. But yeah, let me know what you have manifested and how do you feel about 2026. Guys, I'm super excited for 2026. Can't talk. Okay, you need to... Let's end this video here. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing evening, day, whenever you are watching this. And think positive, guys. Relax. Think positive. Think the end result of what you want. Thank you.